Marty with Marty's Garage, and kind of wanted to start this episode before we get too far along, but we're going to do part 2 of the engine removal. As you can see, Norm is up here helping me out. And right now we're just, I still have to crawl into the car and connect some of those cables and stuff off the transmission, but you can see he's rigging up the engine hoist and stuff. So yeah, that's about it. What are you doing now?
Moving the motor mount on this one side, so we can get the motor to shift over.
Sweet. So I'm gonna do my stuff. Norm's gonna do his stuff, and I don't know. I feel like there's been quite a lot of build-up to this engine removal. I think it's gonna be kind of anticlimactic if rainbows and unicorns and lasers don't start pouring out when we get when this is done. But I don't know. We'll see. No engine. Sweet. Yeah, we got it out of there, and I've got to kind of take care of the exhaust and some other stuff, but another huge hurdle we took care of today. So thanks to Tim and my dad for helping out, and I'll just kind of show you the engine and stuff. But over here we've got here's the flywheel. We've got some of the clutch pieces and stuff like that under there. I pulled the head off right away. Here's all the connecting rods and stuff that went with that, and got the valve cover undone. So set this over here. See all our lifters and valves and all that good stuff. And over here we've got took the starter motor off as well, and it's kind of neat. You can not sure if you guys, I'll talk about that next episode. I just kind of want to keep this from going too long, but just show you all the different parts we got off today. So then down here we've got the bell housing and the transmission. You can see that flywheel and stuff fits in there, clutch, etc. And over here we've got the engine. Got it up on the engine stand, and disconnected those the oil cooler lines. It was a lot easier when I was on the stand and I could put some leverage on it and stuff and get those off. But yeah, it's pretty grimy, but it's out of there. You can see it's not totally seized up. Yeah, I can still spin it. Ow! If I don't pinch my finger, yeah, I can still spin it with my hand here. But there's a little bit of play in these cylinders. So, but yeah. So that's about all I got for today. Like I said, I want to kind of keep it short, and I've got requests for a more detailed look at the MGB 1800 series engine, and yeah, I can sure tear things apart for you. I won't be able to give you a whole lot of information on proper maintenance techniques and stuff, but I can sure as hell take it apart and show you how it works. I'm gonna have to do some number crunching too, because trying to balance out if it's more cost effective to do an engine swap or rebuild this thing. I've gotten quotes from some machine shops and stuff like that on some of the stuff I'm gonna need to do, and but even when that's done, there's some things I don't like about the engine, and I guess I'm not so much of a purist. I'm not restoring this to be a museum piece or anything. I just like the looks of an MGB, and I just want to drive it, and I want to enjoy driving it. So what's under the hood doesn't matter to me, as long as I don't know. And I'm not looking to make it into a hot rod or anything either. Just I want to be able to pass somebody quickly if I want. I want to be able to get to 0 to 60 fast. I kind of live in a metropolitan area, and it'd be nice to have some speed getting on and off the freeway, because I don't know. I think having an underpowered car can be dangerous, and having an unpowered car that is this small really scares the shit out of me. But that all comes down to price and stuff like that. So I think in the next episode I'll kind of start tearing apart the engine, which kind of already did start tearing apart, but I'll go through the functions of the various parts and pieces and how they all play together. And then after that, got a little bit more tear down to do, but most of the major stuff is definitely done. I'm gonna, for a while now, it's gonna be a lot of body work. Before we even get into replacing an engine or anything like that, really want to have a sound, nice, sturdy chassis, and then we can talk more about the engine sound. But I'm interested to hear what you guys think I should do. I know, depending on who I ask, I can get a very different answer, and it's more of a philosophical question, I guess you could say, in most people's opinions, whether to keep the original or swap it out. But like I said, I want it to look original, but I could care less about engine, transmission, and stuff. That can be as modern as can be, and it wouldn't put any tears in my eyes. So again, yeah, any feedback you have, go ahead and send it to martysgarage@gmail.com. The show's available on iTunes and the Zune Marketplace. So thanks for watching.